Hey everybody, Jon Jones here. Today I thought I'd do something a little bit different, as young people today are always saying how important it is to keep it real. And you know what? I agree with them. And so I thought today I wanted to make it especially real. So I want to keep it realsies with you here today. I wanted to share with you something personal. In March of this year, 2025, I made a decision to embark on a weight loss journey. And I had set a goal of losing 100 pounds, you guys. And I'm not there yet. I'm 70% of the way there. And through the process, I've been changing sizes, as you might expect. And at any rate, as just not too long ago, yesterday or so, my wife said to me, she says, "John, you got to get rid of all these darn clothes. They're way too big. You can't wear these anymore." And it just got me thinking. And one of the things I was thinking about was, why the heck am I keeping these clothes around? Is there some kind of comfort with it, or in case I go back? Oh my gosh. And so I just made a decision. Tonight, I'm getting rid of this stuff. And this is where I'm at here. I've got 2 huge bags filled so far, and I actually have to get a couple more. And I'm talking, guys, thousands and thousands of dollars of clothes. Pretty good stuff. Some of it's brand new. Man, I'll tell you, over the last 15 years, my family, every Christmas and birthday, they give me gift cards to the DXL. That's a big and tall clothes shopping place, because they know that's where I had to buy my clothes. And so because of their generosity and other things, I've been able to get pretty nice clothes at the big and tall place. And I'll tell you what, I won't be getting any big and tall Christmas cards this year, or any Christmas or birthday after. This whole experience reminded me of a couple principles that I recall from military leaders. And one of the principles was, I'm sure you've heard it, is burn the boats, baby. Right? When the soldiers are going to take a beach, take an island, the soldiers arrive in boats, and you got to burn the boats behind you so that the soldiers know that there's no retreat. There's no other option but to take the island. And so I thought about that, like, that's the approach I need to apply here. The other approach also comes from the military, and I heard it from a very successful, amazing leader in the military one day. He said, "John, I live by this philosophy that I say to myself, no comfort-based decisions," he said. No comfort-based decisions. I'll tell you, I've been going through my clothes here, and I was going through my stuff, and this is like a Hawaiian shirt, right? This is kind of like my party shirt, where I smoke cigars in the shirt, and it's really big. It's like a 4X or something like that. And I was like thinking, I can't throw this thing away. It's so comfortable. And then I started thinking to myself, wait a minute. Is that what clothes are for? Is to be comfortable? I don't know. I know that's been the trend lately, isn't it? But I don't know. I think ever since our society has decided that comfort is the most important thing with clothing, it seems like our level of respect and discipline has maybe gone down a little bit too. One of my favorite movies is this movie called The Pride of the Yankees. It's the Lou Gehrig story. And I always remember how they had some real footage in the Lou Gehrig story of Yankee Stadium back in the early 1900s when Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig played. And I always thought it was fascinating how the entire stadium of fans was filled with people wearing 3-piece suits and top hats, right? I'm like, and this is not material that they have modern day. This is like early 1900s, you guys. This is heavy wool material. And this is what guys wore to baseball games. And I was like, oh my gosh. But then what I noticed too is the manners, the level of respect that people had back then was a little different than today. I don't know, just kind of reflected on that. Nothing against anybody who wants to be comfortable. I totally get it. But I'm just saying, maybe there's a place for being a little bit more formal and disciplined. And you know what? For me, I've decided that the purpose of my wardrobe is not to be comfortable, but to cover myself and, of course, to portray the brand that I want to portray, right? And so anyways, yep, this comfortable shirt, it's going. It's gone, as well as many others. And I want to share this with you too, because maybe there's a decision, a real decision. And by the way, there's a word inside the word decision called scission, which means to cut, to separate from, to literally sever yourself from any other option. That's a true decision. And maybe you need to burn the boats with some kind of decision in your life, whatever it may be. maybe there's some kind of indulgence that you've been doing too much, or maybe it's a discipline of activity in your business, or whether it's eliminating some relationships that you know are not serving you or others, or whatever it may be. But maybe you need to burn some boats in your life. I know I do. And then also maybe you got to step out of your comfort zone a little bit and stop doing things for the purpose of comfort and start doing things in the pursuit of your dreams, your goals, and maximizing your potential. And man, we have an opportunity to potentially do that together here. So I just wanted to share what I'm experiencing, and maybe you could relate to it. I'm hoping you can, but just wanted to keep it real, telling you what's going on with me, and maybe this inspires you to do some thoughts about where you might need to make a decision in your life to maximize your potential and to be the best person that you can be. But thank you so much for jumping on and listening to the short video today. Have an awesome day. Have a great week, everybody.